Boom, what's up, everybody? My name is Ray Taylor, and this is the early retirement vlog recorded directly inside of my minivan, sent out directly to you wherever you are listening and or watching this podcast. So in this episode, I want to catch up everybody on what I've been up to and also let everybody know that I did start a new podcast. Ray Loves Movies. It is available on YouTube and on iTunes and everywhere else podcasts are found. And then the YouTube version is on the Inspired Disorder page, so youtube.com/Inspired Disorder. And that's where I will go watch a movie and then immediately after come inside the van where I record this podcast and I record a review, a one-person review of the movie that I just watched directly for you. And then the podcast comes up that day or the next day. So there's no set. I was going to do every Monday, but I figure who gives a shit? I'm going to try and see the newer movies the first, opening weekend and then get those out to you as fast as possible. So there's going to be at least one episode a week. I just released 3-4 reviews now. I'm about to do another one. I'm about to go watch. I'm in the parking lot of Mary Pigford movie theater in Cathedral City. And behind me, you see 111. And I'm about to go watch Justice League, which is a movie that it's rated like 37% or something like that on Rotten Tomatoes. I had no desire to see this movie. The only DC movie that I've seen recently that I even mildly enjoyed was Wonder Woman. I hated Suicide Squad, Batman vs. Superman. So not looking forward to this one, especially since it was mostly directed by Zack Snyder, who did he's a great visual director, but he's a horrible storyteller. He shouldn't be in charge of a franchise or a universe like this, which I don't think he is anymore. But anyway, so I'm going into this not expecting much. I'm expecting to record a very negative review of it. However, I mean, if it's good, it's good. I would rather go into this movie expecting to watch a good movie. I'm just not going to hold my breath for many reasons. The fact that Rotten Tomatoes scored it low, the fact that the work this dude's done mostly has been horrible. So I'm not looking forward to it, but I figure it's one of the new movies that just came out. I was out running errands, doing stuff. I'm getting my car prepped, my van inspected, I guess I should say, to start doing driving people in Lyft as well as Uber. So not just food, which I've done in the past. I've talked about in the past with Uber Eats and Postmates. Since I don't know if I can drive being in a different state now with Uber Eats, so I'm setting up a different account to just drive normal. Plus, you make more money driving people. So, and it's, I grew up out here. Things have changed quite a bit. But most of the stuff is pretty straightforward. The weather's never an issue. Roads are super wide. So I'm not worried too much this time of years when all the snowbirds come into town that have come to their vacation homes during the winter time, which the winter out here is usually in the 70s. Today it's 78 outside. So I'm out here running these errands, so I figure I would stop and see a movie. There's not a whole lot out right now. I know it's ramping up for the award season. All the Oscar bait movies are starting to come out close to the end of the year. So Yeah, so there's going to be a bunch of reviews, hopefully, of a bunch of good movies coming up. But yeah, so I'm going to go watch that. And I'm doing the reason why I started this podcast. One, I enjoy movies. I fucking love movies. It also is an homage, hopefully, definitely on the nose, that I'm a big fan of Doug Loves Movies, the podcast hosted by Doug Benson. Completely different type of show. It's, it's a live show. He records it in front of an audience. He has other guests on. They play trivia games. At no point do they ever really review a movie, so it's a completely different format. It's just me talking about the movie I just saw, breaking it down, giving you some spoilers, letting you know what I would recommend, if I would recommend it, what I would maybe rate it, or how I feel it compares to the Rotten Tomatoes score. So just giving you a little feedback. Maybe you're looking to go see a movie. You enjoy my opinions on movies from either watching them on here or watching them on the Inspired Disorder podcast. So if you like my opinion on movies, then, or if you don't, if you're one of those people that like to listen to stuff that they don't agree with and it just makes them angry, feel free to do that as well. Leave all of your comments in YouTube, and I will not read any of them. But yeah, so this whole thing is capable because there's a service out there called Movie Pass, which you pay $10 a month, and you get to watch up to no more than one movie every single day of the month. So only one movie a day. You can go see a movie tomorrow and the next day and the next day, and it doesn't work for 3D or IMAX movies. So, if I want to see something in IMAX or 3D, I'll buy a ticket for a different movie and sneak in. It's not that big a deal. I can find ways to get into the 3D. Although I have no desire, there's nothing out that, I'm sure Justice League is in 3D. I do not care to watch it in 3D. I'm kind of just hoping I'll stay awake. But yeah, so Movie Pass, $10 a month, and I love watching movies. There's a bunch of theaters out here in the Valley, so it's like, and it gives me an excuse to get out. And, now that I have the studio set up inside the van, got a better mic set up, got a good mounting spot for the GoPro. Hopefully I angled it properly this time. So it makes it convenient. I can just record, while I'm out, record, and then go see a movie, record another one when I get back. So far it's worked great, Movie Pass. It ties in with the app on your phone, so you have to be within a certain distance of the movie theater. You log into your app, you select which screening you want to see, and then it reserves it. And then you go to the theater and you just use their debit card that they gave you to pay for it, and that's it. You have to buy your own concessions if you want to get popcorn or sodas. Which I've kind of been doing that, so theaters kind of benefit in a way because, it's almost like I'm going to see all these movies for free, $10 a month. I paid for it. This is going to be like my 5th movie I've watched since getting the service. But yeah, so I guess it's like owned by a company, by like a tech company. So I'm sure it's like a complete loss for them to do this, although they're basically paying for my analytics. They want to know, whatever my demographic is, when I go see movies, what movies am I going to see, what theaters I'm going to see them at, what screening time. So they're getting all the information, not just from me, but from everybody that's part of the thing, which I am totally okay with. I don't give a shit what they think my viewing preferences are. I'm going to watch as many movies as I can, and I'm going to talk about them because it's a super easy, free thing to do. So, one, I would recommend if you're somebody that likes to go see movies, maybe check out Movie Pass. If you watch, ticket prices are pretty cheap here in the desert, but like in Denver, if you just go watch 1 to 2 movies a month, it pays for itself pretty much, or you're getting an extreme discount on your ticket. It's only for one person, and you have to be at the theater. So, for family situations, it might, I guess, if as a family, you like to go see movies as a whole, or like a dating situation, his and hers kind of a movie pass situation. You just have to get two separate accounts with them. But yeah, so that's what I'm up to today. Just got the van inspected for Uber at the theater, about to watch Justice League. I'm getting over, I had a bunch of back pain. I tweaked my back like a week ago, where I was just sitting wrong and I had like a knot in my back. And then what I like to do when I have back pain, because I have back pain all the time, upper back pain, it's the worst. Just from bad posture, from either being on my phone or drawing, painting, stuff like that. Anytime I'm hunched over, it fucks me up. So it was a little fucked up. And one night I got high and I decided to use my foam roller and my lacrosse ball, as I do, to kind of work, give myself a massage, relax the muscles so that my vertebrae can kind of realign. I love the foam roller and the lacrosse ball. It's my favorite shit. So I did it one night after getting high, and then I went to sleep, and the bed I'm sleeping on is a very firm mattress. So I must have slept wrong, and with all my muscles being so relaxed, my whole back just got thrown way the fuck out of whack. I woke up the next morning in probably the most back pain I've been in, because it wasn't just like a pinched nerve here and there. It was like every movement would cause a nerve to get pinched. It was so much pain. Like I was not only in pain, but it was like I was cycling between like wanting to vomit or getting a headache. Never really did either, but it was just like my stomach would get queasy, or then my head would start to feel like it was horrible. So I didn't do a whole lot that day. I tried to get some work done, but I got some done, but it's hard to work at a computer when your whole back, from like halfway down all the way up, shooting pain down my left arm, like just a vibrating, just achingness. So that was bad. Then the second day, it was a little bit better. It's definitely gotten better each day, very slowly. So this is like day 5, and I'm still, I can move around. I'm still, every once in a while, I'll move a certain way, and I'll get a twinge. I still have, I don't know if it's a little bit of swelling, a little bit of a pinched nerve in my neck, and then my left shoulder's still kind of recuperating. But so much pain. It was horrible. So I ended up going down to get some edibles, because edibles are always good for pain. And I went down to a place in Rancho Mirage called the OG Collective. If you're in the desert, in the valley, check them out. It's the only dispensary I've gone to so far since moving back. I've had one delivery. When I was unloading my stuff from from U-Haul, got a U-Box to have my stuff shipped from Denver. And when I was unloading it, I had them deliver me weed to the U-Haul place. So when I was done, they showed up pretty much when I was done. So finished loading everything up. The first load of 2 loads, I think it took me to take everything from U-Haul to the storage facility. Got some weed delivered for me, which is great because I was out and I knew I was going to be in a lot of pain from that, which was more just like muscle pain versus like pinched nerve pain, which my recent stuff was. And it's always like the same thing when I get these problems. It starts like the whole back, and then it's like slowly from the inside out, from like just between my shoulder blades, and between my neck and my back, like that starts to feel better, and then it's like the pain just kind of like ripples on a pond, slowly goes away. So right now it's like the top of my neck, and then my actual shoulder. I have it's more like aching pain, and then every once in a while something will slip, and it's just like trying to maintain a good posture. And, to prepare for this movie, I just took two of those mints. So the mints that I got, their brand is Breeze, Breez. They had different concentrations. This one is 1,000 milligrams total. So each mint is 20 milligrams, which is perfect. Perfect for me. Like, it's super easy to regulate as far as how fucked up I want to get. They don't last as long as like sometimes baked goods or chocolates. I'll kind of get more of a sustained high where the high will last a lot longer. These, and then kind of, it takes a while to taper off. These kind of hit, and then they it's a very smooth roll off. But definitely been eating a lot of those just because of the just kind of resting, forcing myself to rest. So I'm not putting my back in bad positions. So I'm kind of behind on a few things also. But now I'm out and about kind of getting things done today. And then tomorrow there's UFC fights. So I'll be home all day tomorrow working on, posting the review, and then watching the fights and making artwork. That's stuff I'm working on tomorrow. But those Breeze mints, and they're $50, which is great. So crazy going from Denver, where for recreational, I never got the medical license in Denver, but for recreational, you're maxed out at 100 milligrams total, and they're always broken up into 10 milligram chunks, and it's like $20 for a 100 milligram thing. So I'm getting 10 times as much for, a little over double the price. So it's great. It's a great deal. They'll last me forever because I don't do edibles all the time. But they're definitely nice, especially living with a family as I am now. Don't want to be smoking around the kid. And they had some visitors come over the other night with another kid. So it was like the best time to have edibles. So I was pretty blasted. I pretty much slept for most of the time they were there. And then when I woke up, I took an edible, and then it kind of just took me through. I was definitely, I could definitely feel it in my eyes, these edibles. Like, my eyelids were so heavy. And I took some at night, too, just to help me sleep. And the next morning, I woke up high. So high. Took me half the day yesterday to, get over the high from the night before. But definitely helped out a lot with my back. So... back pain's almost gone. Doing a bunch of different things to make money out here in the desert. Did a few things for Ari Shafir that went through, and sold some paintings. Sold 2 paintings. What else? Yeah, so doing pretty good, making some money, but then also hopefully getting this stuff set up so I can, definitely augment my income a bit to help make things even easier on me. But yeah, so that's, and what I'm doing with this show, I'm going to try and avoid doing reviews, TV show reviews, or, I might recommend TV shows. I haven't really watched anything recently. I don't have a Netflix password at the moment. Anybody want to shoot me one? So I've kind of been stuck on Hulu and YouTube, and then UFC, which is fine because I don't, more of an excuse not to have the TV on all the time. Yeah, I might do TV shows on Ray Loves Movies. I don't know. I might just keep that to movies. But I want to keep the early retirement vlog more of a personal, update, kind of what I'm up to, what happened in the past week. And they're not going to be, I'm going to try to record these regularly instead of stocking up on them. Just since it's so easy for me to it's another excuse to get out of the house. So I have a lot of excuses to get out of the house. Recording Ray Loves Movies, and of course watching movies. And then soon I'll be working. So, and while I'm working, since I'll be driving, I can just have my equipment and just take a break, watch a movie, record some stuff. So everything's working out. Everything's kind of getting back on track for me now that I'm in the desert. I'm fucking barely keeping up with the many faces. I think I have one or two ready to post, but I'm trying to get a couple weeks ahead. That way I just don't have to worry about it as much. But yeah, if you're looking to purchase some artwork and you want to help support me as an artist, as somebody trying to avoid going back to the 9-to-5 grind, even though I'm doing like these freelance things and I'm doing, I'm going to be doing driving again. But I still have no boss. It's very weird. It's just I do what my phone tells me to do. So if you want to buy some of my artwork, go over to inspireddisorder.com/faces or just inspireddisorder.com. Click on the many faces. That is the name of it's my first series of artwork, and it's an ongoing series. New artwork is released every single day on Instagram and on the website it is released. You can purchase it. There's 3 different sizes, soon to be a 4th size, a larger size. But there's 8x5, 9x11, and then 11x14. They're all ink on paper. Some are drawn with markers, pens, paintbrushes, and they're all portraits, abstract portraits. So each one, for the most part, is a face or an eye. It's kind of trying to work within the different structures of the face to make artwork while still on some way trying to resemble a face in some way. So it's been a fun evolution, and to see it grow. I started it 2 years ago when I was living here before moving to Denver in my sketchbook, and just kind of evolved it, and it's changed. And I've done new things. I just more recently started using the paintbrushes, probably within the last year. So it's exciting for me to see how it's growing and to see, it's just fun to be doing artwork on a regular basis again. And if you want to purchase any of them, there's over 200 available over at inspireddisorder.com, and you can buy them there. You can, if you aren't looking to buy new artwork, but you still want to help support me and all the projects that I'm working on, go over to patreon.com/inspireddisorder. It's patreon.com. It's like Kickstarter, but they're monthly donations. You do get perks. And I'm going to be kind of revamping that again to kind of focus on all the current projects where the Inspired Disorder podcast isn't necessarily the main focus as it used to be. It's going to encompass all the different things I'm doing. So if you want to go over there and just donate $1, it's $1 a month, $12 a year. You'll never see. It's not going to impact you financially. Hopefully to get by. Nothing costs $1, but you can donate $1 per month. And you can donate more if you do want perks, but Patreon is a place where you can do that. And then links to subscribe to the Early Retirement Vlog on iTunes and on YouTube. Go to inspireddisorder.com or just search Early Retirement with Ray Taylor on any of the podcast apps you use. If you're looking for some extra bonus stuff, inspireddisorder.com/Amazon. Just go through that link, shop on Amazon as you would normally do. A percentage comes out of Amazon's end, so you're not spending anymore. But if you buy all your Christmas stuff, back to school stuff, grocery shop, all the things that you can do through Amazon, go through my link, inspireddisorder.com/Amazon, and help me out with that percentage. And if you want to get free Prime service, Amazon Prime, fast, free shipping, streaming of a bunch of movies and TV shows, as well as original content. You got music streaming. You got all kinds of different benefits if you have Prime service through Amazon. And you can try it out for 30 days using my link, inspireddisorder.com/Prime. That is all. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Ray Taylor. Links to everything, inspireddisorder.com. This is the Early Retirement Vlog/podcast. I'm out of here. I'm going to go see and hopefully not be completely annoyed with This movie better not be more than 2 hours long. I didn't check that. Better not be. Justice League, please don't be the bane of my existence today. Hopefully the chairs in there are nice and comfortable. Hopefully edibles kick in pretty soon. But that's it, everybody. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next episode. And if you have any recommendations for movies you want me to review on Ray Loves Movies, please send me those suggestions on Twitter or on Facebook or however you feel. You'll get a hold of me sooner, faster, better. That's it, everybody. Have a great week. Peace out.